Hey everybody, so before I get start this video started, I just want to say I have got a new microphone and also I've been taking some anxiety pills, so hopefully that helps me with my rambling, even though I'm probably still gonna have the problem of like forgetting what I want to say and awkward pauses and stuff. So normally what I would do is I would find a picture of like an anime to put on the background, but I found this thing when I searched my name, and I guess somebody else was trying to do the same name. Anyway, so I have no idea what I want to do with this channel, and obviously I'm not doing it professionally. Oh, by the way, I got the Rode Pod mic, and I forgot to say that I said it. I forgot to say the microphone name. Um. Anyway, so I'm reviewing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I haven't seen let's see, I can't remember how many seasons, but I am like something Diamond Crusher or Crush Diamonds, something Diamonds. Um, so I think I've watched like and I know I watched the first anime, the first JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Netflix, and Johnny Young Bosch. Ever since I was a little kid, obviously he wasn't my favorite Power Ranger, but he is a great actor, especially my first. I guess I can't remember specifically what was my first anime, but I know that I loved Bleach until I started watching the end of Bleach, and I well, I didn't love it. It wasn't as interesting, which is why it's not one of the big Shonen Jump anime anymore. But anyway, yeah, I really liked the first JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, by the way, spoilers if you haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at all. Only spoilers for like I'd say like the three or four seasons. Anyway, so I really liked his John's his accent, I guess, that he put on, and I guess the concept was really weird, and you could it really made you hate Dio from like the horrible horrific like him kicking the dog, and then how crazy his dad was, and I don't know. It's like the first time besides Dragon Ball Z, that I've seen like an anime character so beefy, and by that I mean if you've seen them play uh, JoJo and Dio play rugby, they just like somehow like have thick thighs and stuff. But anyway, so I don't really have any complaints for the first season, and in some strange uh way, I kind of like I didn't know what to expect for the second season, but actually it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's like the thing with the with Bleach. It's like they thought the anime not completely, but it was like they thought that the anime was gonna go forever, and then they had like some invincible like boss bad guy uh that they had like to defeat, but then you know I guess that's pretty much where the comparison is. Like the bad guys in the second season are invincible, and it's like the hormone. I can't. I try to say it. I think I said it right this first time, but normally it's like I keep on saying hormone or something. Anyway, let's see. I think it was like really good action. It made you feel that I can't remember what they called him. I guess Jojo, obviously. He was like right now at this point. It's like the oh, I guess I'm running ahead. Um, I don't know. In a way, it's like he seemed like slick and and sly. Like he seemed invincible, but at the same time he not being invincible. And uh but yeah, I guess the enemies were cool, and you find out that that he he finds his mom, even though he doesn't realize it until the end. I really have a soft spot for, I mean, not probably most of the population, but I have a really soft spot for babies and women. It's like people are so desensitized nowadays. Um, like horrible stuff they watch. But the thing is like I could watch like I don't know Saw, like when the guy. I mean, obviously, I most people are really squeamish when it comes to like certain um certain parts, like when I mean, obviously your leg or your heel or sometimes your private parts like being hurt or like your eyeball or something. But anyway, when I see like a girl anime character, like I don't I didn't like I didn't have a coherent thought when I did the Hunter X Hunter review video. Also, I used my my ZZ Top like stage microphone, which I didn't know about the gain. So hopefully I'm not having the same problem where I can barely hear myself in the video, and because I am using like I guess quote unquote the competitor of the SM7B, which uh, funnily enough hurts my ears because the rumbling of people's voices, which is funny because one of my favorite YouTubers has it, and that freaking microphone is taking over the world, or at least taking over YouTube. Anyway, um, the point is that I can't stand when they just kill off girls like out of nowhere. I mean, I guess like like when I watched what's it called? Sword Art Online. It's like I can't remember specifically, but there's like a girl that was supposed to be Kirito's. I think I said that right. If I'm remembering correctly, it's been a while since I watched Sword Art Online. Um, but I think her name is Sachi or something. Well, they just like she was supposed to be the love interest, I think, and then they just killed her off, and then the some pink haired blacksmith girl, they just like they used her for one part, and then just you never heard from her again. I hate when animes like bring in a character just to kill them. Like there's a girl named Ponzo or something. She was like spoilers for Hunter X Hunter. Even hopefully I can make another video. It was like it wasn't for as fresh in my mind, so I'd have to figure out how to make it again. And like I said, hopefully I'm not like super low in the microphone because I turned my gain up pretty loud this time. And yeah, they killed his mom because they were having a big tournament, and he killed one of the bad guys, I think. And yeah, the ending of the second season was a little like it was pretty. It was like how do I say this? It was it was hard to watch because I it's like with gravity. It's like you or what's it called? Mars. I can't remember specifically. It's like the movie with Matt Damon. It's like if you've seen that movie, I'm just going full on spoilers in this video, but like there was a point where to get him back, he uh he had to have nothing in the spaceship or whatever it is, and it was hard to watch. And so it's like drifting. You could be drifting like in space or in the water for eternity, and it's really, I don't know how to say it. The word, it's just like it was horrible. So to defeat the bad guy, he had to launch him into space, and the guy was just floating in space like permanently, and just like I don't know, the attitude. It's like he his screams or whatever was just like hard to hear in a way. It's like if you've ever seen the movie Thinner by Stephen King, the movie, there's a part where I can't remember specifically. I know that he played the I think he played the what's it called on Malcolm in the Middle with what's his name, Malcolm's oldest brother, his colonel or whatever it's called in the army with the eye patch. He turns into a lizard, and it's just like how mad he turns into and what he says. It's like it terrified me. Um. Anyway, uh, now the third season, I believe, which is where we meet the iconic Jojo, which is the grandson of the Jojo from the second season, I believe. Now, I I didn't know it at the time until I started watching YouTube. Matt Mercer is like he's really cool, and I can't, besides obviously JoJo, I can't, and McCree, I can't name most of the characters that he play off the top of my head. But I feel like you obviously it wasn't like for a girlfriend or anything, but just I don't know, it was kind of weird that how would Dio even like put freaking how would he put what's his name's body on his head? It's weird. And but I the thing is I actually like the cast, or I guess is it the cast? I don't know, the group going on journey and stuff. Uh because I guess in some way they it was like a big, I hate this word, but like diversity. It was like you had Abdal, you had it's been a while since I saw the second or the it's been a while since I saw most of the seasons, but I'm working on the third one. But I don't know, it was crazy. It was like a little graphic than I'd like to, cuz mostly I like, well, like I've watched some Naruto, at least to where it is dubbed at least, and I watched most of Bleach, and I tried watching the bad ones where it I guess it got like filler because they started with clones or something, but yeah, it was pretty gory for my taste. But other than that, it's like this. It's like when I played Assassin's Creed. It's like obviously there was only one Assassin's Creed with Altair, at least I think so. And then it changed to Ezio, but see, I don't know if those games were good. At least I'm pretty sure obviously the first one was, because why would they make more? But anyway, uh I if it's a good story, then I'll sit in playing the game or watching the movie. Anyway, but yeah, the it was crazy. It was like the in some way I thought it was kind of bad that they switched from the tarot cards to just straight on Egyptian gods, which was weird. And I really liked Abdul's like his Stan or whatever, which I guess is like the second one I think shows up in the second season, or the third. I mean, I'm getting those mixed up because I haven't seen them in a while. I apologize for that sound. I don't know if you could hear it. I just moved my mic stand because my freaking Xbox just turned on. But anyway, what can I say? I don't know. I really enjoyed this second or third season. I think it's the third. I remember now. I was like, I haven't finished the third yet. I meant the something about breaking diamonds or something is the one I'm on. I know that's probably the fourth one, I think. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure what to say. It was weird, like when they introduced the dog and stuff, and the weird like characters for the my favorite part, sorry for the plosive. Um, my favorite part is I mean it's obvious, is it's like everything seemed normal. Well, actually, obviously not normal, but there was a thing with what's it called? Sorry, I was just checking. I'm using Pop Builder now. Uh, like I don't know, the whole horse was weird. Like when he was in front of what's it called? I can't even think of his name. And he was the only one besides, I guess I can't tell if he's the main cast or not. He's the only one that survived or whatever. I can't think of his name. Give me a second. Polnareff. Believe it or not, there's a singer. I think he's Swedish or not. I think he's Swedish or not. I don't know if he's Swedish or not, but there is a singer called Polnareff, which is weird because you have Dio, and then I can't remember where Jojo came from, but then there's REO Speedwagon, which obviously is the band. Which, fun fact, was my first concert ever. And yeah, it seems like I don't know if they changed the name of the people for the show, like for the dub show, like what's it called? The director really likes 80s or classic rock bands or whatever, if you even consider them rock. But anyway, yeah, I have no complaints with the third season. Like it was a little weird, and the part that was really weird was like the girl who plays Rita uh from Power Rangers, the girl who does the voice anyway. Um it was like interested in the guy's Jojo's grandpa and stuff, and then there was like a weird like fan service kind of thing where it was like uh Abdul and I guess I'm gonna call him Jojo Senior or whatever. He like they were on the trains or whatever, and they got into magnets or whatever. They got magnetized, and all of a sudden, this girl, like the girl magnetized them with her stand. She she like her breasts became began to grow, and it was like one of the only pause moments in that whole season, I think. Um, and then she started throwing bolts at them. It was weird, like when he like when Polnareff like had it was like his season because he went through so much crap with like the little man trying to kill him, and then Whole Horse trying to kill him while he's like hiding behind him, and then what else? I can't remember, but it's just like he had when he was the freaking creepy guy with Anubis, or not Anubis, I can't remember specifically, but it was just some creep guy, and then him, and it was like hard to watch when the when he turned into a kid and the girl turned into like a fetus or whatever. It was like it was weird. It was like shocking. And the one thing that I really hate is like when like even though it's an anime, it's like he could have had it. I hate in anime when you have a chance to be with somebody and then they just like it's like no, I can't do that or whatever, and it's like it made me not want to continue that season, but I don't know. I'm not grading these seasons or whatever. I'm just, I guess, spoiling stuff, but also it's not exactly a review because I'm still working on getting my because I don't script these things because I can't get my thoughts down fast enough without me forgetting what I was about to say. So anyway, for the third season, I believe I'm got to like I don't know. It The thing is like the fourth season, if that is the fourth season. If, I can't remember. I think it's the fourth. I don't know. It's like I got to the part where the guy with the bow dies, and actually no, I got to where this creepy ass guy who puts a lock in in the guy's chest showed up at his mom's house, and that's where I left it. But the thing is that the what made me lose interest is like when in the third season, it's like like when I watched Mojo.com, or not .com, it was on YouTube, but it was like these things that when they forgot about the main point of the show or whatever, and when I first learned about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it was in that video which said they forgot about Dio. I mean, like, yeah, sure, the main guy turned into a monster because of Dio and his testing and stuff, but that's a I could be wrong, but that's about the extent of where they are. Obviously, they killed Dio. At least I think so. I saw him, you know, die. I guess you could say, but I don't know. It seemed like so they're going on another crusade or odyssey or whatever, trying to get find some Stan user to fix or kill the guy's dad. And I don't know, it just seems like it's not as, how do I put this? I didn't really like the fourth season, and hopefully the fifth and beyond is better, because I don't know, I just didn't really care for the characters as much. I mean, the guy with the freaking what's it called? I can't remember his name. It's like something spooky mystery or something. Uh Jughead. Not it was like Riverdale, but not the quote unquote live action show. It was something else. Jeez, I can't think of his name. But it was like that. The hairstyle. The hairstyle just like, I don't know, it almost turned me off to the show, and just how he's like, it reminded me of like, um if you remember that one episode of Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy goes into the books and he sees what's it called, Tim, or I can't remember his name, but he's like, he doesn't want to go back in his book, and he meets this rat with like, I don't know, like rich people's shoes, and then how the rat flips out because he makes fun of his shoes, and that like, oh, scarred me a little bit uh as a kid, and that it's kind of like what the new Jojo is like. It's like you can't talk about his hair or he'll flip out, and I don't know. I didn't I don't know. I don't really like the, even though I didn't go all the way through it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the third season, minus like, I didn't really connect with their characters as much. Like they just, I didn't really feel like I had to care about them. I mean, obviously Abdul, he had he had no family or anything like that, and there was like no backstory. But I feel like I don't know, he was just really cool character. It was nice to, dare I say, have a fellow person of color, and I don't mean I need what's it called, representation or anything. I just like, sometimes without forcing it, it's nice to have diversity, and by that I mean not to, change the story or the anime or the manga just to suit stuff. I just like that, there's actually somebody there. But that's pretty much it. Um, oh, maybe if I am up to, watching the rest of the fourth season, maybe I'll make a follow-up video. Um, I don't know what this channel is gonna be about, and hopefully this microphone sounds good. Leave a comment down below if you like the sound of this microphone, and let me know if it um what's it called? Let me know if it it sounds, if you can actually hear me, besides the other microphone with the Hunter X Under thing. And yeah, I'll see you later.